Hello. I'm currently de-curling my hair. I'm smoothing it over because I am participating in a rowing challenge this weekend. I'm doing a 24-hour team row, so I'm not going to be rowing by myself. On a team of 4, we are rowing together for 24 hours to raise money for a charity, and it's going to be through my little gym here. And so I think it's going to be really fun. I don't know what to expect, but I do know that if I wear my hair curly and I'm rowing in and out for 24 hours and trying to also sleep and stuff, like, I'm gonna get dreads. I'm gonna get like those gross matted curly things back here. And so I was like, I'm just gonna shower. I'm gonna smooth over my hair now so that tomorrow I can throw it in a ponytail and not have to worry about getting dreadlocks during this event. So this will just be easier for me. So, and then after this, I'm gonna go to the store because I need to stock up on like snacks and probably like coconut water and other fun electrolyte type things for this endurance event, and just kind of get myself ready. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna do my best. I know that right now it sucks to have so much of our world and life impacted by just like corporate greed. And I know that we have been like kind of on this trajectory for a really long time now. We're also staring down like crazy sad climate disasters happening in front of us, like so many people's lives impacted, and it just sucks. Like, it sucks to feel like you're trying to live like a good life, and also I know like because of all of these things, because so much of it feels out of our hands, like it can feel easy to kind of like slip into apathy. And like, truly, I get it. I feel like there's only so much that people can take, and there's only so much that people can consume about it, and we're all just trying to do our best. I think it's important to try to shift out of a place of apathy and into a place where we are also keeping in mind what the research shows. And what the research shows is that like the biggest impact any of us can make, like on an individual level right now in our homes, is to consume less meat. It is easy to feel like nothing we do matters, but it's just as easy to shift into a perspective that says the things that I do matter, and they do make a difference in how I vote with my dollars, what I wear, what I buy, what I consume. This perspective is just so much more life-giving than falling into apathy. This is just some research, and what you choose to do with it is up to you, but I just want to share that by the year 2050, like with meat consumption going as it's going, and then when you factor into that population growth, if we continue at the pace that we're at, we would need 2/3 more land than the earth currently has in order to meet that demand. 2050 is like not far away. I'm just gonna read this to you real quick. So meat is one of the biggest drivers of deforestation, or the clearing of forested lands. Over the last 10,000 years, around 1/3 of the planet's forests have been destroyed, and around 75% of tropical deforestation is caused by agriculture, like soy and corn, to feed and raise farm animals. So the meat industry has a significant impact on global warming. Currently, animal agriculture accounts for 14 to 18% of all greenhouse gas emissions. If you want to eat within the planetary boundaries that we currently have, because there is no more Earth that we can just manifest out of nowhere, it's estimated that you should consume no more than 28 grams of red meat, 203 grams of poultry, and 196 grams of fish per week. However, high-income countries like ours are currently still doubling this recommendation. You do not have to adhere to a plant-based lifestyle if you want to help the earth, but you can reduce your meat intake and it will help a lot. Meat production uses broadly 22% of all global freshwater, and beef has the largest footprint within that. And this is a really cool fact that I'm going to read to you. Shifting less than 1 day per week's worth of calories from red meat and dairy products to a vegetable-based diet achieves more greenhouse gas reduction than buying all locally sourced food. That's just doing one day. Like on average, if just like the average person just swapped one meal a week for a vegetarian plant-based meal, then that would be more impactful than buying all of your food locally. That's pretty incredible. Here's something else I wanted to read to you. Small farms with free roaming animals are disappearing in many parts of the world. Currently 3/4 of the world's poultry supply, half of the pork, and 2/3 of the eggs come from industrial meat factories. If you haven't ever, I do highly recommend learning about industrial meat factories. Obviously I know like people have made documentaries and things about them, but it really is eye-opening, especially when you start to dip into not just climate change, but into animal rights and the ethical treatment of animals. Like, it's pretty heart-wrenching, I'm not gonna lie. So don't let ignorance be bliss. Sometimes we have to engage with these things if we want to pull ourselves out of like a place or a season of apathy. This chart by the EWG shows greenhouse gas emissions per 100 grams of protein for each of these food groups. And you can see how just limiting or removing beef from your rotation could drastically help. But you can look at this and see how you might make adjustments that are friendlier for the earth. Okay, so I am gonna go to the store so that I can stock up on things for my race. And while I'm there, I'm gonna show you some of my favorite ingredients to have on hand if you want to start making more plant-based meals. It can be really fun, and it can also be cheaper. Back from the store, and now I need to work. So I am a graphic designer and I sell things online, but I also have things in a local store. And in this store, we are expanding my space really soon. And so I've been on the lookout for like secondhand items that I can use for my display. And I'm so excited because I found the perfect thing. So this was thrifted and we're gonna bring this in, but this is what I just found. I recently introduced bookmarks to my shop. I've been looking for a good way to display them. I haven't found anything good. And then finally we were at the thrift store and I was like, this wooden, it's supposed to go this way. But I'm gonna use it this way. So I currently have 0 bookmarks prepped and ready. So if anyone orders them online, I'm kind of like making them on demand and I need to get ahead. So I need to start prepping all 3 designs and packaging them, but I'm also gonna see how they look in this new little thing so I can see how it's gonna look in the shop. I'm so excited. I'm gonna end this video with this beautiful snowstorm that we watched roll over the mountain. I was cleaning the house with my headphones on and had to throw on my boots to go soak it in. It's just so moody and so magical. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and don't forget that even when it feels like things are too far gone, we really can make an impact together. Don't give up, and I'll see you next time.